Welcome to the House that Hammer built by the nation for the nation. Welcome to Raider Nation News today. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday wherever you guys are at. Before we go any further, y'all know the routine, and first timers in here, I'm going to learn you real quick. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, fantasy, and more. Let's do a quick roll call. We will be joined by Wasted and Graphk momentarily. Shout out to Lord Buddy, shout out to Garel, shout out to GA, shout out to Matrix, Lil Mike, True Raider, Pride and Purpose, number 1, 2, 3, Jose Duarte, my brother Graham Cam, salute. Should be good momentarily, guys. Let's get this going.
Take over, baby. Let's get it.
Maybe not. He's playing his intro, so we just gonna hang out for a little bit while they get that ready, right and ready. Beantown was good. Fuck the Patriots. Raider Ryan was good, man. E. Lee was good. Midnight was good. Graphk and Hammer. What we have here is a winning streak. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm happy with it, man. It is what it is. It's good. Mondo, what up? Again, we will be joined by my other brothers in Mount ShieldMore, Graphk and Wasted momentarily. Graphk is going through his intro and everything. We are doing the simulcast as usual. Those that are coming in, tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys see in the top left corner, 40, not a math whiz, 42? 42 away from 7K, y'all. Let's try to get it tonight. Waiting for them to bring me in, but let's see. How long can you stay high off of one safety? Been riding this one for 2 days. Oh, we're good. We're here. Hold up.
Salute. ShieldMore in the building, man. Got my brother Hammer. Got my big bro Wasted Talent, man. What's good with my brothers, man?
Shit, man. Just chilling. What's good? What up, nation?
Wasted, what's popping, bro?
All good, man. Just ready to give the people some content.
Remember that content. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Already 215 people already here. Salute to you guys. This is going to be a goodie. We got a lot to talk about right now, man. I don't know if you guys seen it, but Hondo put it out there. The kid will be starting this Sunday at the Chicago Bears. It is Aidan O'Connell season, you guys. If Jimmy G is not ready to go, which he will not be ready to go. So we're going to talk about Aidan. And I seen something today. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it. We're going to talk about it. Rich Eisen and then had a bold prediction about Aidan O'Connell moving forward. We're going to talk about a little preview with the Bears, right? We're going to talk about some more shit, man. So salute to everybody here in the building. Break them thumbs, pay your bar tabs, wipe them feet. You already know what that means, man. Get them thumbs up. Also, man, hit that subscribe button on all 3 channels. We appreciate you guys. We got milestones on the way. I know Hammer about to hit that 7K, right?
Yeah.
Waste is on the way to that tension soon. I'm trying to get to that 30-piece special. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is, man. Salute to my dog LT real quick. I feel like if Aidan plays, we have a better chance of winning these games. Jimmy G is a shit show. Hammer, you got something on that, bro?
Debatable. Very debatable. But also the offensive line plays a role in that. And I don't know, man. Something was definitely different out there on Sunday when Hoyer came in and took over the rest of the game. So can we say our offensive line isn't playing for Jimmy? Like, what's the deal?
We could say the long ball definitely changes things, right? I mean, he went out there and stretched the field immediately with Trey Tucker. So, I mean, but, look, I said this the other day and Wasted. I don't know if you've seen this, brother. This O-line gets better as the game goes on.
Yeah.
They struggle mightily in the first half. And in that third and fourth quarter, they start to pick up. I have a weird feeling under AO this week that is going to change. That offensive line is going to get going early, and we're going to gash those guys. That is a bad defense, y'all. Josh Jacobs, big game Sunday to shake that stigma off that, you get that big deal or that big bread and then you can't play anymore, right? We hear this year in and year out. How do you feel about that, Wasted?
I mean, look, man, you know and I know that what the offense that we were promised is not what was delivered, right? And I think having the kid being a part of the team and being out there is going to be something that's going to help kind of get us closer to what we thought we were going to see in the offseason because they're going to be able to stretch the football field. Jimmy Garoppolo this season has not been able to throw the ball down the field. Everybody knows what's coming. We're the most predictable offense in football besides the Patriots. And now we have an element to surprise. The only thing that we need for Aidan O'Connell to learn from his previous mistakes. We need for Josh McDaniels to learn from previous mistakes and scheme the game in a way where Aidan O'Connell is a damn rookie. Max protection. He's got to hold on to the football, and there are going to be some chance for them to take shots down the field. I think this is going to be nothing but right for us.
Salute. Hey, shout out to Big A, man. I definitely seen pieces of it. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch Max's interview today. Salute to Mad Max. I talked to him briefly on Instagram today. He is in a really good space in his life right now. I don't know if you guys got a chance to, but he has a new podcast. He has a new YouTube channel. It's under Max Crosby. Make sure you guys go follow him. Puts on a great show over there. And he was on Pat McAfee. My apologies, little bro. He's going to cook me for that. And he talked about a few things. And we'll talk about that as well. But a few things that was funny was he said he did not want to be drafted to Miami. When he went out there for his workout, the coaches were like real brutal. And he was like, he told his agent, I don't want to go there. But he also said that he respects Josh McDaniels mightily. That's what you want to hear from your superstar defense. And I see that face wasted. What are you trying to say, King?
I mean, bro, look, man, what do you expect him to say? I mean, he's on the team, bro. He's on the team now. What's he going to do? He going to go out there and dog the coach, man? Like, a lot of that media shit, man, I pay no attention to that, bro. I pay no attention because as soon as the guy's not the coach here, then it's going to be a whole nother story, bro. Be a whole nother story, bro. It's all bullshit, man.
Real quick, man. Salute to Isaac. It's early in the week. Let our young pup get them reps. And this is what he did not get the last go round. Allow him to know that if he knows I'm QB1 going into Chicago, he gets all those live reps. We'll see a different quarterback. He really got get this convincing dub Sunday. Raiders, 3 GOATs. Salute to our brother Isaac, man. We appreciate you, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, also, I don't know if you guys seen this. Today, Jordan Schultz was live on Bleacher Report. And we all know, the trade deadline is right around the corner. We got about 2 weeks, October 31st. Yep. He went on there, man, with some takes, man. He said our Raiders are going to definitely be major buyers going into the trade deadline. I spoke a little bit with Wasted on the phone, and I think we're on the same page with this, that, a few weeks ago, Diana Rossini, maybe even just a week ago, she reported that he may be on a hot seat right now. I want to ask Hammer, before we get anywhere else, do you think this is a major part of why he may go all out? And mind you, our all out may be a little different than other teams because Zeke does not like to part ways with draft capital. This player for player shit, it doesn't happen a lot. It doesn't happen a lot. So I don't really know this we're going to be major players at the deadline if we're not willing to part ways with any draft capital. And it is said, once again, he did, rest assured, we're trying to move on from Hunter Renfro, and Renfro also wants to leave. But other teams are interested, but they want us to take a portion of that contract on. Hammer, how do you think we handle that? And how do you think we handle the trade deadline?
We're already paying one guy's contract right now who's no longer on this team, and we're going to be paying that contract the next 2 years in Chandler Jones. We still have a couple of contracts that we have players no longer here that we're still paying their shit. Like, I'm not trying to shell out any more money for a player we're trying to get rid of. At the same time, we've known about Hunter Renfro being on the outs for the longest time, and it was clear as day not being utilized as much as he should have been this season. Plenty of times where he was wide open, that he was going to either not want to be here himself or they were going to find a way to ship him. They should have done this during the draft, and they didn't. And it kind of came back to bite us in the ass as a result. Look, we all like Renfro. He came through in the clutch for us on several occasions. Third and Renfro, we knew what it was, but it's not that anymore. And we've talked about it in regards to, is it the fact that he's still improving on his route running? Like, whatever the case may be. Like, I hope that he gets traded. Not to be an asshole, but I hope he gets traded. But if he gets traded for the right piece that we need, whether it being defensive tackle, whether it being another edge rusher. Wasted's over there shaking his head, looking like he's pissed off at me right now. Speak your mind, gangster.
No, it's not you, bro. I was just listening to what you're saying. See, my problem with the Raiders is, them getting value for the assets. Mm-hmm. Like, they're putting Hunter Renfro out there, and you know how the Raiders operate. Like, Look, if you hear something from Vinny B, most likely it's from the front office.
Yes.
You hear something from Vic Tafer, most likely it is from the players, right? When you hear something from ESPN, that is coming organizationally, right? And the thing about this Hunter Renfro trade is they're shopping Hunter Renfro out there in the public and then letting it be known they're trying to separate themselves from Hunter Renfro, but they've devalued the asset. They've devalued the asset. So now we got a player that we're trying to move that has little to no value because he hasn't fucking played.
Yeah.
And bro, this is my problem with this regime, bro. And that's the reason why when we talk about what's going to happen at the end of the season, right? I don't like thinking that I'm going week by week. It's a week by week league. That's how I'm viewing all of this, right?
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you like this. You can't sell to me as a fan this team being 6-11 and this man keeping his job. And if he gets fired, I want Ziegler gone too. Because these guys have sat on a Pro Bowl wide receiver that they know damn well they don't want. If you know you don't want him, move him. But then what you do is you parade him out here every week, and every week the stock has gone from a blue chip stock to a penny stock because of the way that you're featuring this guy. No targets, no catches. His stats are putrid, and he looks like a one-hit wonder because of the way they've been using him.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. They're not going to get anything for him.
Well,
And that's the problem.
And last year he was injured a lot, wasted, right? So his stock was already dropping last season. So if you were already assuming you were going to move on from him, you got to get him acclimated into this offense. And he has missed the first down. I know everybody wants to call him third and Renfro. Well, he's missed the first down. You look at his stats. I mean, they don't look sexy. 600 yards rookie year, 600 yards the second year, over 1,000 yards his third season. Last year got ugly because he was hurt. But you go look at that list of first downs, Mr. First down. There's no way that you can't get him at least involved in the offense enough to build up that type of trade value. And to be real with you, I'm looking at it from like this. All you're going to get for a Hunter Renfro at this point, and tell me if I'm tripping, y'all, is a talent like a Carl Lawson, a guy that's fell out of favor with them, that's not really getting a lot of reps, healthy scratches on that Jets D-line. That's the type of guy you're going to get for him.
Take on his to get Carl Lawson. You'll be lucky to get Carl Lawson. All you're going to get for Hunter Renfro is a de minimis bullshit draft pick.
Like a 6th or 7th. Yeah.
Fifth round pick. That's the height for a Pro Bowl wide receiver.
Yeah.
A Pro Bowl wide receiver. And what's going to wind up happening is.
Salute to LT.
Look, let me tell you something. We've gotten rid of people, right? And it has not really been an egg on the Raiders' face. It looks like they got out at the right time. There hasn't been one person that is left that these guys have gotten rid of that has made them look bad. Now, John Gruden and the gang, they've gotten rid of some guys who have gone on to play pretty damn well. Yes. Danico Autry and all those guys, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But not one of these guys, even the former QB, the tight end, these guys have not played well. Mark my words, when they get rid of him, he is going to make them look absolutely foolish because that kid can play, especially if he's in a situation where you're not featuring him as the number one receiver. And I don't think the people who are in the business for Hunter Renfro are looking for him to be that. They're looking for him to be a supplement to what they already do have.
Yes.
And I'm telling you right now, watch.
Hey, we were totally wrong, Wasted. When Josh McDaniels came in, we all agreed Hunter was going to be this dynamic weapon, that slot guy that he thrived with in New England, and he just has not utilized him at all. Period. I mean, really, he hasn't utilized any of our slot guys. I mean, he moves around Devante, moves around Jacoby, but like he's using those perimeter guys, and now he's finally getting the tight ends involved.
Finally,
but the slot guys are non-existent.
No, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't feel that way.
Salute to Gio.
I didn't feel that way, and if you remember, I kept saying that Josh McDaniels' offense is based on precision route running. He does not like that backyard football that Hunter Renfro plays. And when they start comparing him to guys like Julian Edelman and guys like Danny Woodhead, he's not that. Yeah. Julian Edelman is a quick, fast Wes Welker. These guys are fast guys, in and out their cuts. The only thing that's similar between Hunter Renfro and those guys is that they're both Caucasian. But their games are nothing. And I was saying this. I was like, I don't think Hunter Renfro is going to play well in his offense. I don't. And I was saying that before because Josh McDaniels like to use his players like their avatars. And the thing that I feel like is going to be his undoing, if you have to realize this, is that, some people think that players are just their chess pieces, right? But in his head, the guys that are in his offense are pawns, right? When really they're queens and they're rooks and they're knights. You have to value them more. You have to value their unique talent more. You got to feature their talent and not your system.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this thing. Realistically, we have 2 weeks, right? I know we're looking at the Chicago game, we're looking at the Detroit game, and then after that we have
Giants or
well,
Giants and
well,
Jets.
we got the Giants, Jets. We got a few home games, but those two are after the trade deadline. So we have 2 weeks to really analyze this roster and see what we have and see what we need in order to get better, right? And I mean, realistically, I think we all three already know you can use some edge help, you can use a defensive tackle, you can use some O-line help, preferably a right guard. I don't think you're going to find that before the trade deadline, but at the end of the day, I think we already have the positions that we think we can get better at. Realistically, Hammer, what do you think we do before the trade deadline? Knowing Ziegler's history of wanting to stockpile those draft picks and not want to part ways with them, maybe Josh goes up to him and says, look, my job is depending on this. We have to figure something out if we're going to make this duo of me and you work. We got to make something happen. And if he's saying major players, that's not a Hunter Renfro for Carl Lawson. That's a, hey, man, you got Brian Burns out there in Carolina. We got a first-round pick and a third-round pick for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's major players at the trade deadline.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Brian Burns?
If you had to choose between Brian Burns and Big Cat, who are you going with?
I'm going Brian Burns 10 times out of 10.
Yeah. Brian Burns is a special pass rusher.
Brian Burns.
There aren't 5 players in the league that are better than him rushing and passing. And that's the difference. Now, Big Cat, you need Big Cat, right? Because he's in the middle of the defense and everything. But you can get Big Cat. That's an attainable player. You can get him. Brian Burns is a pipe dream. He's a pipe dream. And I'm going to be 100% real with you. And I don't mean to cut you off, him. But these guys.
He's also only 25 years old, you guys. And Leonard Williams will be 30 years old.
Look, these guys better goddamn well make a move. Because I'm going to tell you something. If they don't, the moves they don't make will be made by the next people coaching this team. Let me tell you something. That shit that happened on Mark Davis at that Chargers game did not happen in a vacuum. He does not like that. The satellite dish, the little Dutch boy, don't like that. Yo, he felt that shit. Trust me. He has not gotten a lot of pressure from Raider Nation. We've always given Mark a reprieve because he's Al's kid. Yes. He moved us. He got us a new stadium. We have never, as a fan base, attacked Mark with the vitriol that we have this season.
So what you're saying is this is the first time that Josh McDaniels is truly feeling the heat.
Yes, his ass is on fire right now. His ass is on fire like reverse VD.
This bitch.
Yes, sir. His ass right now is in fuego. It's like he's sitting on a grill at White Castle. He knows that if he don't make a move,
a hill of fire ants.
Yes, a hill of fire ants.
Yo, real quick. Let me get these supers in. Salute to all my guys that put the supers in, man. Salute to Larry. A lot of people in the nation have forgotten this saying, just win, baby. Salute to Larry. Salute to Leo. Salute to Gio also. And my boy LT on the supers. Salute to Fuck You, one of the greatest names in YouTube history. What's up, y'all? I think Hoyer's arm just looks so good because Jimmy's throwing like a grandpa. Also, my boy Tay almost had to retire because of that hit. And we're going to talk about this as well. And you know what? Fuck You just opened up the floodgates. I have not gotten an opportunity to hear from your guys' standpoint of how you feel about the alleged Devante Adams leaving the field, going into the locker room, getting dressed, and leaving and not talking to the media or any of his teammates after that win. 2 receptions, 29 yards, I believe. He has not been fed at all these past few weeks, but we're 2-0. I want to make sure you throw that out there. Hammer, how do you feel about the alleged Devante discussed with this organization right now?
I think it's kind of evident, and he's kind of made it clear in the last presser. He talked about it last week. Like, this team, Tate last year against the Patriots, just for those that don't know, 4 receptions, 28 yards. And we saw what he just did this Sunday. But last week in the presser, he said, like, it's cool to share the ball around. But if it's like 9 people, you score 50 points, then cool, I'm good with that. But when it's 2 people and we're only scoring 20 points or less than 20 points, I'm not happy. He's pissed off right now with this offense. He's incredibly pissed off with Josh McDaniels and how they're not really utilizing him, or really the offense just isn't clicking on all cylinders, and we're 6 weeks in. Like, it's becoming frustrating to him, and I totally get it. Like,
So,
I probably would have done the same exact shit.
so let me ask you, Wasted, do you think he's more upset by the way we're winning and by the way the O is not performing, or is he upset about him not getting his reps?
No, I think two things can be true. I think, some people saying that, oh, he's not getting his reps and he didn't care that we went out. That's bullshit. I think it's the fashion in the way we're winning and the fashion in the way he's being utilized. He's being utilized like a jabroni. They are throwing him, underthrowing him. I've never seen a player of his caliber get the dog shit knocked out of him like he's been getting the dog shit knocked out of him, bro. See, great wide receivers, the difference between great wide receivers and really good wide receivers is great wide receivers understand positioning. They understand how to get themselves in between the ball and the defender and not take big shots. This guy, the times that he's being targeted, it's like 2 times, and then one of the times he takes one of the biggest hits of his career because he was under fucking thrown. And this is the problem. I think it's all those things. I think he's more pissed that he got the ravioli stuffing knocked out of him. He was more pissed about that. And then if I'm gonna get the shit knocked out of me, then you're not gonna fucking feature me again the rest of the game. You miserable bastard. Why would you not throw me the ball?
Now let me ask you this. What if I said this? What if I said Aaron Rodgers was right the other day on Pat McAfee's show, right? You gotta get Devante more involved in the offense, right? But what if I told you that we have a quarterback that's been starting for us that has no confidence? None. You won't even throw to a double team because you have to throw balls up to Devante Adams in double team. That's just how this shit goes, right? Guys like Devante will go up and get the football. Our quarterback one has totally lost confidence. There's no confidence there. His feet is shaking all over the place. The guy has been beat up already. There's been 3 different injuries already, bro. The back, the concussion. I mean, he's already experienced a lot in 6 games. Well, 5 with him. Is it because there's no confidence? Because even Hoyer really didn't look Devante's way. And why would Hoyer have any confidence? Because he's a career QB3. This is why you have to bring a guy like Aidan O'Connell out that knows, look, man, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose out here. I'm a rookie. Look, I know who Devante Adams is. I'm going to find a way to get him the ball. This is why another reason why I think Aidan O'Connell should be the guy. We all listed the reasons why, if we throw him out there now for the rest of the season, we know what we have, you know what I mean? And then we can say, okay, do we need a quarterback early in next year's draft or later in next year's draft and develop somebody? We understand that. I want to see the rapport that Aidan builds with these guys. I think this offense opens up. I think we've seen a small sample size, you guys, against the Chargers. He was literally running for his life. 3 fumbles, sacked 6 times. Aidan didn't have a fair share at all. Let's just be honest. He went out there and was just thrown to the wolves, which is the NFL. That type of shit happens.
No. It doesn't happen. Coaches know when they got a rookie out there, and they scheme for that. Josh McDaniels is so almost blind to the fact that, I call this play, and because this play works with Tom Brady, it should work with anyone. What are you, a fucking idiot? Like Josh McDaniels, I know. Look, you know what? I'm gonna assume that the Raiders are watching, right? I know you guys watch.
Real quick. Wait, I want to show you this. Shout out to our brother DeMarcus Webb. He just got his Planet Raiders t-shirt in the mail, man. Salute to our brother DeMarcus. Salute. Go ahead, man.
Damn it, Graphk.
We don't even have one. DeMarcus has the first Planet Raiders shirt of all time.
Damn it, Graphk. We gotta talk. But listen.
I owe wasted some money, you guys.
Damn.
Yo, so listen, right? Yo, you guys in the Raiders organization, guess what? It ain't about the X's and O's. It is about the Jimmies and Joes. And if you motherfuckers don't realize that, you won't be coaching this team next year. I am sick of this fucking guy, and I'm not going to turn this into a Josh McDaniels bash fest. But the fact that he didn't do max protect and shit like that with a rookie quarterback is baffling to me. It is how the fuck can you do that with a rookie? Yeah. No one, I've been watching football for 40 years. I've never seen a head coach go out there with a rookie with his first start and act like the guy's a seasoned veteran. It is deplorable. And that was the reason why I was calling for his job after that game. I was like, yo, that's a level of arrogance, bro, that is baffling.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When you talk about Devante Adams, that is part of the problem, bro. That's part of the problem. It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because look, these guys are little avatars. They got this guy in their ear. Yo, listen, your first read is Jacoby Myers. Your second read is this. They're in their ear. Like, this is where we want you to go with the football.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you, in 2023, how do you play football like that?
But we've said this time and time again when it comes to Josh McDaniels and him being an offensive play caller, more or less being an offensive dictator for this Raiders organization right now. Like, he dictates everything. He's the one that's controlling this offense. And exactly what Wasted said is pretty much exactly what's happening right now. Shout out to Lisa Dell on the 499. She said DA walking out is a fuck you to Josh McDaniels for putting him at risk for a shitty play. Put O'Connell out there. No one gets hurt.
This bitch.
McDaniels is a bitch for making O'Connell look bad. Point blank period, man. The end.
Salute. I love that. Salute to Lisa Dale. And real quick, let's get these supers in real quick, y'all. We got a lot of show left, a lot to talk about. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I love it. We got pissed off wasted today, little bro. So we get a chance to see a little extra.
I'm sorry. I just woke up. I'm sorry.
I know. I know. I had to call you to make sure you were coming to the show. I know what time it is. Salute to GA. We're not one trade away from an elite roster, but we could easily get one trade closer. I agree. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Salute to our dog GA. Salute to Mando. Might as well wager those draft picks if there's a chance that they're not here next season. First and third for Burns, make it happen. I would do that immediately. He has 4 sacks on the season, I believe. If he's opposite of Max Crosby, that turns into 8 immediately. And we could potentially have 2 guys with north of 10 sacks a season easily. If you draft a stout defensive tackle next year, that defensive line is scary. Scary. Salute real quick, man, to my dog. Love it. It's almost draft season, baby. Salute to my brother, John. Oh, my bad, brother. I did not see it. My apologies, my brother. You missed the super, but it's cool. We need to replace Van Rotten. He's a liability, and he's going to get people hurt. He should not be out there. I agree with you, brother. And, I know we brought up Moody off of the practice squad. And hopefully, at this point, we do what Wasted said because he called it the right side. Initially, this is what he wanted. Loom and Mumford on the right side. Loom at guard. And Mumford at right tackle.
Yep.
And Mumford, they've been slowly but surely getting him those reps, those jumbo package tight end looks. They're getting him involved. And I think the plan is for them to move Mumford to right tackle here soon and to potentially move Loom in at right guard. So we may be on. Salute to our brother John. And let me see, make sure all the supers are done real quick, man. Salute. Hey, you guys, wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up, break them thumbs, pay your bar tabs, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody here in the building. We appreciate you guys. All right, so I'm going to read this real quick. I don't want to make this about Hunter Renfro and keep going back and forth, but I'm going to read really quick, you guys, what Jordan Schultz said earlier, okay? I can tell you the Raiders want to trade Hunter Renfro. I don't think Hunter Renfro wants to be there either. The problem is he makes a lot of money, and that comes down to this regime fucking up, paying him that kind of bread. Really, it comes down to finding a home for him and actually having a team to absorb that comes down. I don't know if the Raiders would take some of that salary themselves, but as things stand right now, the reason Hunter Renfro hasn't been traded isn't because teams don't want him. The problem is finding a team that's willing to absorb that contract. The reality of the situation is that Renfro's contract didn't look like a bad deal a year ago. As of now, it does not look good at all. Also, he did say, let me see. We'll leave it at that. What do you guys think about this? Because realistically, for the production he's giving up right now, he's overpaid. I'm gonna be honest. Even the position that he plays, I believe he's technically overpaid. Because now with Jacoby Myers on this team, that contract looks even more uglier because you're paying Jacoby Myers the money that he's worth. Can we agree on that? Like Hunter's contract looks worse because you paid Jacoby Myers that shit ton of money and he can kick in, kick out, and he can do it all. Realistically, I don't think we get a chance to move on. I think that Hunter Renfro is going to be a Raider in 2 weeks. I don't think any team takes a flyer on him, and he's going to be stuck in Las Vegas and stuck in this offense where they're not trying to find any motion for him.
See, my problem with that is so Hunter Renfro's got to go, right? and you're stuck with this bad contract, but you weren't willing to just smother and sit on the Chandler Jones contract, which is going to be $14.5 million in dead money 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
2 years in a row, right? And then, you like, for us to make a move, we don't necessarily need to. It doesn't necessarily have to be Hunter Renfro, right? It doesn't, right? Hunter Renfro can be traded. We'd have to take on a lion's share of the contract. The thing about it is about moving the asset, right? But the thing that I don't understand is, and this is just what's puzzling to me, your first free agent signing is a wide receiver. One of your highest picks were a wide receiver. You went wide receiver crazy this offseason. Why, oh why have you not moved this guy? That just goes to show me that these guys are not playing with a full deck. Like, some people will say, man, how could you blame Josh McDaniels for Devante Adams getting lit up? You can blame him for having a quarterback who's throwing helium balls all season, and you not being able to see that he can't develop the kind of velocity to throw the ball over. That's why everybody be getting fucked up all season. Mm-hmm. Dude is he is not an NFL quarterback at this point. And look, I was excited because when he came here, because we moved on, I didn't give a shit who it was, right? Like, real rap. They could have came and said, yo, hey man, Brock Osweiler is going to be our new quarterback. And I'd have been like, you know what? Why the fuck? Right? Because I just wanted the other guy gone, right? And now,
realistically, he looks as bad as Jimmy G right now, outside of 8 picks.
Yeah. Now, this is the difference, right? With Garoppolo, we were operating under the prism that we were getting the Jimmy Garoppolo who took the 49ers to the Super Bowl. What we're getting a worse version of the guy who played for the 49ers last year. We're getting a guy who probably shouldn't be in the NFL at this point. That's the reason why it's Josh McDaniels' fault that Devante Adams getting fucked up. That is the reason why it's his fault that fucking, Hunter Renfro's not going, because he has total control over that.
Yeah. Jimmy G doesn't look like
they'll be able to trade him, but it has to be the right situation. They have to be able to take nothing to get rid of him.
Yeah, no, I agree. And people tend to forget, man, that we always say that this is the system that he came from, right? And blah, blah, blah. But that was a Bill Belichick ran team.
But that was also 6 years ago too.
Yeah, 6 years ago. But I'm just saying, Josh has definitely looked different without Bill Belichick around. And, this is a totally different situation. Shanahan, he's gotten his quarterbacks beat to shit too, but his system, man, it makes any quarterback look, bad quarterbacks look good. I'm going to be real, bro. Like, Shanahan has that offense where he could just plug and play a quarterback, and they're going to cook up there in Santa Clara.
But a lot of the times they get killed too.
No, they do. They get absolutely destroyed. I mean, that comes with all those guys.
They get destroyed, but he has so many Pro Bowl players up and down the roster.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, I can go play quarterback.
Shout out to Raider Man on the $5. McDaniels better go 7-4 in these last 11 games, or he will lose the trust of all the stars on this team on both sides of the ball. 11 effing games. Salute to Raider Man, and shout out to Raul. I thought about this before too. I want to hear what you guys think. What about reuniting Hunter Renfro with Derek Carr?
There's too many weapons already at his disposal, bro.
Weapons? What weapons do they have? They have Olave. Is Michael Thomas really doing anything? Is Michael Thomas really doing anything right now?
Yeah, Mike Thomas is cooking right now, and they have the young pup, the slot guy. What's his name? Rashid. I keep forgetting his name. We talked about him on Coffee and Convo yesterday. But they have a lot of weapons, and don't get me wrong, that may be one of the teams they look at because he's had previous history and success with Derek Carr, and that offense is struggling in New Orleans. Shaheed, there you go, the jukes to Shaheed. He's a dog, but that defense is still a top 5, top 10 defense out there in New Orleans. They can use another weapon because realistically, well, they need some O-line help over there, to be honest, bro. Like, they're struggling to protect DC a little bit too. You know what I mean? And he's doing DC things, throwing the ball at the ground and shit like that. But we could definitely reunite them, but what do you get in return from New Orleans at this point? Yeah. What are they offering? Like, what are you going to get for, like, what are they realistically going to give us? It's going to have to be a defensive piece if it's a player for a player.
I'm like thinking of a few teams here and there right now that, like, I'm thinking, do they have a slot or not? I'm thinking Indy. I'm thinking maybe Green Bay. I don't think Minnesota's even a topic of discussion. Like, granted, Jefferson's out for a few weeks, but they still have Jordan Addison over there. But, like, It's really hard to think of teams that are, like, that desperate right now.
Green Bay
or
is one of
Indy.
them.
Green Bay
You
is-
can realistically, they have a special teams coach that used to coach them out there in Vegas,
True.
and Hunter's been played a special teams here and there. Returning kicks. I could definitely see that, but bro, they have two young guys on the outside. You know what I mean?
I understand. See, the Green Bay Packers are never players in free agency because of how the structure of the team is. That team is owned by the fan base.
This is not free agency though, Waste. This is a trade.
But hear me out. Free agency, trades, things like that. The Green Bay Packers are always the most fiscally responsible football
historically they have been
in the entire league because they have to be. They don't have a deep pockets owner. They got a bunch of people that own the team. It has to be a consensus, right? That's a bad contract. They don't normally take on bad contracts, right? So you can wipe your hands with that, right? The problem with the Saints is the Saints have too much money allocated in places that are not important. They're paying Taysom Hill a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're paying Jameis Winston a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're paying Alvin Kamara almost more than any running back in the league.
They're paying Jamal Williams a nice chunk of change to come over there too.
Right. So look, they have money all over the place to the point where they're operating at a deficit every single year. They have to make shit. They have to do wizardry to get there.
They have a wizard as a GM, bro. He look every year. They push it back. That rebuild, whenever it really happens, Wasted, is going to be like a 15-year rebuild, bro.
Yeah, but the problem is that what they did was they dug the hole even deeper with the quarterbacks. They're paying 3 quarterbacks. Yeah. They're paying 3 guys on that roster. I think Taysom Hill makes almost as much as Garoppolo does. I could be wrong, but
no. The way that it's structured, it's like a long contract, but like it's not
the Bobby Bonilla variety.
Yeah, the way they set it up, bro, it was really interesting, but they're not paying him a slew of money like year in and year out. It's a long-term contract. I've never seen a contract structured that way. This is interesting, and I don't want to make this about Derek Carr, but this is about his contract. This is technically about Hunter Renfro. Derek Carr has a no-trade clause and is $35.7 million cap hit in 2024. The Saints are effectively stuck to him until 2025 at the soonest. I say it's because he's averaging the second lowest passing yards per game with the second worst quarterback rate. Okay, that doesn't matter. The second part doesn't matter. The first part, that's a lot of money allocated to Derek Carr. So you're right. Like, how do you find a way to take on a contract where Hunter Renfro's getting paid, $13 million this year?
So you can't, right? One of the only teams in the National Football League who are fiscally ready to take on that contract, I don't even know if they really need to, is the Niners. The Niners could take on Hunter Renfro's contract.
They're not going to take that.
Right? The Niners are not taking that, right?
They have Brandon Ayuk, bro. Like, what would they need Renfro for?
I'm just saying. I'm talking about they have
fiscally, like having the resources to make it happen.
Henceforth, fiscally, right? I'm not saying it makes sense, player wise, right? Yeah. Then the New York Giants, right? They're in a rebuild mode at this point. They already see that they made a mistake with Daniel Jones. They're not putting anything else around that guy anymore.
They got Wan'Dale Robinson. They got Hyatt. They already got Waller.
Anything around him. We can go player for player, right? Yeah. The Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if he's the kind of player that the Dallas Cowboys go out there and get. Is he the kind of player that they need? Yeah, he actually is. He would play pretty well with the Dallas Cowboys, right? But I don't think the Cowboys are going to make that kind of move, right? So when you keep looking at this, the New York Jets would not make that kind of move.
That's an interesting team, Wasting. My bad. I don't want to cut you off real quick. That's an interesting team, bro. Because CeeDee Lamb, they're now looking at him as like this high-end wide receiver 2. Everyone's saying he's not wide receiver 1. I like CeeDee Lamb a lot. Gallup has struggled to keep his hands on the football. He's dropped a lot of footballs, and they have not found a way to get Brandon Cooks really involved in that offense. Hunter, that may be a sneaky. You might be onto something right there with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
and we made trades with them in the past. We know that bridge is there.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins are locked and loaded. They got so much wide receiver talent; it's oozing right now. Yeah. The Philadelphia Eagles is a team that can use.
They just went got Julio Jones today. I know that's not a major, but they got an OG. Philadelphia Eagles.
See, and the thing is that when you look at it, the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, Julio Jones makes sense 4 years ago. Julio Jones isn't going to do anything for the Eagles, man. You could still bring on Hunter Renfro. They need a guy that can get down in that zone in the middle of the field and move the chains. You need that kind of guy. That's what the Eagles need. Sometimes the Eagles need to be able to play every style of football. That's how they built that football team. So it's a very short list of teams that you could trade Hunter Renfro to, and that's the problem, man.
So somebody in the chat just brought up a team too, and I don't mean to be an ass. Well, I'm not being an ass. I'm telling you how it is. Shout out to Blas Romo. He said Steelers would be a possibility, but they don't go out and trade. Wrong. They traded Chase Claypool last year.
Well, they did it. Look, they always find the right time to get rid of everybody. They do this shit. The White Tiger, AB, Chase Claypool. They are geniuses when it's time to get rid of wide receivers. Salute to Mike Tomlin. That dude is a dog. He's a dog. But hey, real quick, let me get these supers in, and we'll finish up this part of the show. Salute to John, man. What's crazy to me is that the entire football fan base is seeing Josh McDaniels' ineptitude. Every time Dick and Harry is calling him terrible. Bye, jabroni. Salute to our brother John. Salute to our brother Midnight as well on the $10 donation. And John, you're right, King. I believe that this team will make sure that Josh McDaniels doesn't fuck this up this time with AOC. He's going to have a coming out party, and Tay will be the special guest. I would love it. I would love it. I would love for this to be a big week, because who has been the guy, you guys, in the media who has said great things about Aidan O'Connell the most? It has been Devante Adams. He has said that he has surprised him, that he has looked really good in camp, and so on and so forth. Devante has praised Aidan O'Connell. I would not be shocked if we went out there and he potentially put up a few TDs and 300 yards in the air and got Devante got him activated. I would love it. I would love it. Salute to Midnight. And John, I don't see it because they got Adam Thielen. They just picked him up on a 2-3 year new deal, I believe, right? And Thielen is still cooking at a high level.
Yeah.
They want a wide receiver one. They don't want a slot guy. You know, they thought they had it. You know, Mingo, they haven't been able to get Jonathan Mingo to football like that. They just got rid of DJ Moore, sent him to Chicago. They can use that guy, and they're moving on. They're trying to move on from Terrence Marshall as well.
Yeah, man. Look, the wide receiver one, yeah, it sounds good, right? Thing about it is this. If you don't keep Bryce Young upright, you ain't got to worry about having wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That kid is getting ragdolled. If they're gonna go out there and make a move for anything, they better go out there and address the line, because Bryce Young is a small guy, and we said this when he was coming out. Yeah. You have to protect that boy. He is getting fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, Manny says Wasted is getting annoyed with Graphk. I know how to do it, bro. Manny, I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Graphk gets me annoyed when we're off the air.
Salute the classic man Q. Send Hunter to Chicago for Jalen Johnson in the pick. Who says no? I would do that all day. I would love to have Jalen Johnson. I don't think Chicago parts way with a pick, but I would take Jalen Johnson in a heartbeat. What, Hammer? What are you laughing about? What? Q, that's a good one. That is a good one. I like that. I like that.
Shout out to Hug D's on the $4.99. FYI, Hammer's feed looks the best, and Graphk and Waster are just side pieces to Hammer shine. Love y'all boys, and even my wife knows your voices. God damn.
Hey, John, what people don't realize is, and I've already told Hammer this, when I get to New York in a few weeks, he is loading my computer up. I am about to be looking like a bad bitch in a club.
He's not getting all the secret sauce, though, y'all. I'm telling you right now.
Nah, fuck all that. I want the secret menu, bro. I need all that shit.
Shout out to Raider Man on the $2 super as well. What about RH? What about, I think you meant Renfro, to the Lions? They have space. Do the Lions really need that, though?
No, they just got J-Mo back.
I have people in here right now, and shout out to Billy Gray as well. He said the Browns. Raider Man said the Lions. I still really like the Jets. I've been trying very, very hard the last couple of days to call into ESPN Radio New York and have that discussion. The morning show, I think I'm out the window with. I think they hate that I'm always right. So I'm going to try to get on with Bart Scott like tomorrow afternoon and try to pick his brain on that.
J-Mo is over there. They just got him back from suspension. He's already cooking. I don't think the Lions will look at that. The Lions still need a few pieces on that defense to become, that next perennial, team playing for a Super Bowl. They still got some missing pieces. And I'm not zesty, Dan. Watch your motherfucking mouth, okay?
They're still winning. They're still winning the division though. And I had that projected, going into even the draft. Lions are winning that division. No questions asked.
Yo, salute to GA. We could trade with Philly, Renfro, and for a second for a guy we could have got at pick 7 in this year's draft.
Hey, man. Hey, Graphk, man. The fucking guy called you zesty, man. You think he was talking about that secret sauce?
No. It could have been the secret sauce. It could have been the secret menu, but I think Dan is referring to me calling myself a bad bitch in the club.
Hey man, I think it's about Hammer. It might be about Hammer with his secret sauce, man. He's been spreading it everywhere, man. He's been smearing his secret sauce from coast to coast, man.
Yo,
I'm fucking done.
salute to LT, bro. Don't see it happening, but Renfro to the Bucks for Vita Vea. They're not going to get rid of Vita Vea.
They're not getting rid of
Fuck
Vita.
out of here, bro.
I would love it, but that's not going to happen. And
Stop
also,
playing Madden. Like, let's stop playing Madden, bro.
Tampa Bay's going to start
He's gonna
drafting some
fucking
guys.
trade
Yeah.
one of the
No.
best defensive tackles in the league for Hunter Renfro. Ain't happening, bro.
Salute to LT though. Hey man, I hope you're right, motherfucker. Shit. Salute to my dog. Salute to Jason Hunter. What's up, fellas? Just want to say hi. Hope your families are doing well. Stay blessed. Raider Nation for life. Salute to our dog, Jason Hunter, my brother, man. Appreciate you, King, as always. What's on your mind, Hammer?
Hey, shit, man. Just enjoying my time with my brothers tonight. It's nice to have the three of us together doing this shit finally. It feels like it's been way too long. So definitely appreciate hanging out with y'all tonight.
You up there cooking up that secret sauce, Hammer?
Yes, I'm cooking that secret sauce.
Been up there in the vault stirring it up, man.
Yo, that's funny. Hey,
I'm
hey
just
salute.
saying,
Hey,
man.
real quick. Hey, salute to my dog in real life. This is hilarious. Let me read this real quick. Food for thought. Carr is 3-3. Jimmy is 3-2. Shaking my head. And one of those guys have like a top 5 defense, but we'll stay away from that. Salute to the league films, my brother, man. I've seen Graphk in the club. Bad bitch activities, man. Try to tell you, man. Hey, my dog used to shoot my music videos. Salute to him and Money Yell. They were a team, the league. They were a team, Edit Bay Films. So he man, come on, man. Bro, know what time it is, man. Salute to my brother Spawn. Salute to Jose, man. John, wait, he said, John, I heard a report that you are going to be, the next OC of the Steelers. Your thought, John. No, what's funny is, Jose, you might be onto something because there's a lot of reports now of potentially John Gruden becoming the offensive coordinator in New Orleans. So, yeah, but you think that John Gruden would take an offensive coordinator position? Ain't no damn way in hell, bro.
No.
You know, hey, man, it's all part of the master plan, man. See, what I would do is I'd go down there, I'd bring my tape measure, right? And I'd start measuring the desk, and I'd say, hey, man, hey, Dennis, man, what do you think, man? You think maybe you want to move the desk to the other side of the room? Hey, man, you think you want to put a picture of my kids and Cindy up over here, right over where you got your framed pictures of your kids up, man? Hey, man, we're in this together, man. We're in this together. And you know what'll happen, man? By the middle of the season, man, he'll be unceremoniously booted, and they'll elevate me to interim head coach, man. And that'd be my plan. I'm telling you, it's been the plan all year, man.
Yo, Rob, this should have been a super chat, Rob. He said, Docs is zesty, Hammer twerks, and wasted sips on spiked end shorts.
There you go. There you go. Wasted gets drunk off happy dads.
Listen, they're called angry dads.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Hey, no,
bro, look, yo, if I'm being honest,
we're getting a late round pick for Hunter at best, and we have to take on some of that salary.
bro, I drank 11 happy dads. Fuck you guys. With no food in my stomach, and it was 100 degrees outside. I drank like 11.
Hold on. And it was great.
No.
It was great.
Yeah. Yo, listen, man.
I gotta get this dude. Oh, I don't know why. Okay, he must be on your show. I gotta get him out of here, bro. He is cool. That Raider Lion fan that be on y'all channel too. I've been smoked his boots a long time ago.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
why you cook the Raider Lion fan, bro?
Hey, you said we were all corny, man.
Hey, man, listen, yo, to be honest with you, sometimes I am corny. It's all good.
You know what?
Hey, but you know what?
I got something for that though. I got something for that.
Eat a dick, Brian. Get the fuck out of my house.
You know what, though? I don't like him anyway, so it was time to get him.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, it is what it is.
What it is.
But hey, Vegas, you're right. It's gonna be maybe a late round pick, and we're gonna have to take on some of that salary. That's the only way we're gonna part ways with him. But I don't think we find a way to do it in the next 2 weeks. I could be wrong, and hopefully we find a way to get him somewhere where he can start playing the game he loves again. Because right now it's clear that they're not trying to get him involved in this offense.
How much is remaining on that contract?
Oh shit, man! Damn near. I think it's 2 years left, right? Let me see.
Secret sauce, lavender, and Gruden walk into a bar, and madness ensues after that.
Lee Zadell started laughing and said hashtag bad bitch activities. Yo, I'm done.
Yeah, bitch activity. That's what I'm talking about. So, all right, he's owed this year. Let me see. Cap hit at $13 million. Next year, another 13.7. And then after that, 2025, a cap hit at 3.6. In 2026, 1.8.
Please do me a favor. Block Raider Reese. Get him the F out of here. Get the F Get the F out of here.
Shout out to Raider Reese. He has a Superman crush.
Get that F out of here, Raider Reese. Block him. Unceremonious. What the F is wrong with you?
Aaron says secret sauce, lavender, and Gruden walk into a bar. Yo, salute to Midnight. What about Hunter Renfro in the 5th to the Giants for Leonard Williams? I don't think they do it.
I would absolutely love to have Leonard Williams in the silver and black, but he's not the reason I want him here. I'm leaving it at that.
Yo, I don't give a damn about that. Whoever is talking about eating somebody's corn alone, get him the F out of here.
Oh my God.
Out of here.
Lord Buddy Bear is just taking care of all of us tonight. Appreciate you, buddy.
Salute to our dog, man. Offense still hasn't scored 20 points yet. Well, we put up 21, but Max put 2 up on the board. Sack was defensive points. We're the worst offensive point scoring team. No, we're not. New England is. Fire Josh McPuto.
I like that. There's a new one, McPuto.
Josh McPuto.
That's the best name I've heard yet.
That's a solid one right there. Salute to Lord Buddy Bear. I like that with Josh McPuto.
That's the
LT says the comment section is wilding tonight.
Get him the F out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, listen, bro. First of all, I'm sick of hearing about Caleb Williams. Tired of that shit.
Let me see. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button on all 3 channels. I want to ask you guys this, okay? So I brought it up at the beginning of the show. Rich Eisen has and I think we're all going to agree on this, but I want to hear the chat's take on this, right? He has a basically hot take Monday type of thing. I believe it's overreaction Monday, right? And he has a co-host. I forgot his name. But he said, give me your hot take for this Monday. And his co-host came out and said that Aidan O'Connell will lead the Raiders to the playoffs this season. All right. Now, as Raider fans, we know we can't get too excited about anything. We know that we have to take it week by week, right? But from what you guys have, well, we can't really say what you guys have seen because we've seen tape from Purdue. We've seen the Chargers game, which was bad. And then we've seen, preseason where he looked really good. And we heard good things also in training camp. Realistically, I want to ask you guys this. And not just can Aidan O'Connell get us to the playoffs, because a lot has to change in order for this offense to get going, right? And let's just be honest. I want to ask you this. If Aidan O'Connell can find a way to get us to the playoffs, is Josh McDaniels' job safe for the foreseeable future?
Yeah. I think if that were to actually come to fruition, then yes, his job would be safe for maybe one more year.
Okay.
But I do believe right now we've talked about this in regards to the 5-game stretch and how incredibly crucial these next couple of games are. Like, he's got to win at least 4 out of the next 5. Because I still believe right now he's definitely on the hot seat.
Hey, Jose, they need more of a big body receiver out there. They already got Tank Dell. They have John Mechie. I don't think that the Texans will be looking at Hunter Renfro, brother, to be honest with you.
True Raider just said, what if Hoyer has a Rich Gannon comeback career and leads us to the postseason? I'm not going to hold my breath on that one.
Listen, but if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
There you go. But I'm going to ask you, though. Okay. So you guys said that, right? It may save his job for a year or two. Okay. It may keep him around for a while. What does he have to do in order to change the offense? And I'm speaking about Aidan O'Connell. What does he have to do to go out there to make this offense click? Because he's still playing with the same O-line.
The complete opposite of what Jimmy Garoppolo is doing. Air the fucking ball out. But also, we saw this in the preseason. He was utilizing the tight ends a hell of a lot more than what Jimmy Garoppolo has these first couple of games this season. He just needs to be protected, which throughout the preseason, he was protected very mightily. And again, this wasn't starters that were out there for him either. I think that Aidan O'Connell could definitely be the answer, but that small sample size, everybody right off the bat, oh my God, he's garbage, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, give this kid a real chance, a full opportunity, and not going against somebody like Khalil Mack who wanted to kill him.
The chat is on fire right now.
I see it. Establish the run. Use that play action. Utilize those tight ends, especially in the middle. Run some seam routes. Keep it simple at times. Go with the mesh routes. Go with the crossing routes. But don't get your guys killed. And I think Aidan O'Connell, regardless of him being a rookie or not, probably has a little bit better grasp right now on this offense than Jimmy Garoppolo has, because this is the first offense in the NFL that he's learning, as opposed to Jimmy Garoppolo, who has not played in this system in 6 years and just looks like straight dog shit right now.
Man, I don't think he has a better grasp. I just think he has more physical tools than Jimmy Garoppolo at this point. I don't, you know what I mean? I think that, like, look, man, Jimmy Garoppolo is a seasoned veteran. I don't think you could say that a rookie who is sitting on a bench has a better grasp of the offense, right? But what he does have a better grasp of is his physical ability. Yeah. And that's what's going to open the offense up. Not sitting there holding on to the ball. Wait, I can't make that throw.
Doing the car.
Wait, I can make this throw. But see, the thing with Derek that you never had to worry about is if he can make a throw. He can make a throw. Definitely. He can make any throw.
Right.
That's the problem with DC. He a lot of the times he would attempt shit that he shouldn't.
Yeah.
This dude will hold on to the ball because he knows he's throwing a helium ball. That's the problem. With Aidan O'Connell, you don't have that anymore. It's, hey, first reads, primary read, secondary read. Oh, wait a minute. Devante's in double coverage, but I can throw it to him because I'm Aidan O'Connell.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that with Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think that's going to open everything up for us.
Severe with a great comment, and this is facts. This offense is based on timing and guys being where they need to be. This is what it's clearly based on, which is why Myers is the guy that they trust the most, because he's always where he needs to be. And this is true. And it's also, he came from the system previously. So, but yes, that's right. And Hunter Renfro, the timing, we always speak about him improving, right? Yep. That's an issue. Improv does not go with timing. Nope. It's like pretty much the total opposite of timing. And I don't think that Josh McDaniels likes that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Severe, you're right. Salute to Junior, man. Hating ass NFL made Mad Max changes face, man. This is fact.
Shout out to GA on the 499. The deep pass strip pulls safeties out of the box and opens up our run game. That opens up play action screens. That changes the whole offense. Valid ass point, GA. Salute to you on that super, bro.
Salute to GA as always, my brother. Salute to John. Bottom line, AO had to be decisive. Run away from anyone Van Rotten is blocking and lean on the best wide receiving core in the NFL. Point blank, period. And I've been saying this all week long. In the past couple weeks, this is the perfect week to get Aidan going because that defense is struggling. Outside of like TJ Edwards, like their linebacker he's been really good. I think he's like second in the league in tackles right now. You know what I mean? He's been really good. That defensive line has struggled. No real pressure. Yannick got a couple set. We know how Yannick plays the game. Can't set the edge, but he'll get to the quarterback a few times. But that defense is struggling. This is the week to get this guy moving because I'm telling you, you don't have a Khalil Mack staring you down to come get you 6 times a game. Like this is the game to do it. And then, realistically, man, you go into Detroit and they got some guys. Don't get me wrong, Aiden Hutchinson and they got some guys. But this is the perfect game to set to get that confidence going. So when you face that type of team, you're prepared and you're ready to go. I'm sorry, you guys. If Josh McDaniels, I'm going to repeat this. I don't care what nobody says because I'm all about winning. That's it. If we go out and win this game against Chicago and Aidan O'Connell starts and he goes out there and we have a phenomenal game and we find a way to beat him and they put Jimmy G back in against Detroit or the following week, fire Josh McDaniels is right back. I'm right back on the train. Fire his motherfucking ass.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I don't think the starting of Aidan O'Connell was coming from him. That's my hot take. I think the owner is like, you better fucking start.
Oh, Wasty, you might be onto something because I didn't say this, but Hondo last week said, I'm almost sure that Aidan is going to start, right? And then they beat him up because Hoyer, salute to Hondo, always has great work. Then Hoyer went in. For those who don't remember, Aidan was on the sideline, and he looked very mad that Hoyer was in. There was something that happened behind the scenes. And this is, I think, what Wasted is kind of alluding to, okay? Where Hoyer went out there. Okay, cool. Which I think that was Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
Now, with a new week on the horizon, this is Mark Davis stepping in.
You don't
And
start
still-
this guy, you're gonna get the F out of here, and I'm gonna fire your ass.
Yep.
And that is what is happening. And I think that has a piece.
I
to
agree.
why- that's a piece to why fucking Josh McDaniels has not put him in the best. And I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but when you have an egomaniac like Josh McDaniels, he came in here on like, yo, I got my GM. My GM is actually a fucking average. We're lock and step. He's not really my boss,
Yeah.
right? We are running this. You have to give me control, right? This is what he thought he signed up for. And now Mark Davis is like, you're an asshole. You better do what I told you to do. And if not, you can get the F out of here. And I'm telling you right now, he's like with that Charger game. See, Mark, look, he's not ready. Look, Mark, I know what I'm doing. That's what's happening right now. You dumb son of a bitch. If you don't go out there and put this kid, because you know how to scheme for a rookie quarterback.
And not even just that, you went out and drafted him.
Yes.
That's your guy.
You did that for fucking childbearing Mac Jones. You had us believing in Mac Jones. This guy's walking around here waddling, looking like he's 8 months pregnant, going to the playoffs. You mean to tell me you can't do that with Aidan O'Connell? You better get your punk ass out there and protect that boy.
Salute to Isaac, man. Fellas, check out my last name. But how about putting my little cousin in at right guard? Salute to Haran. Salute to my dog Isaac. Salute to Jose. Graphk, now thinking about it instead of the tech, and we talked about the Colts. That was one of the first teams I mentioned. I love that Hammer mentioned we're on the same accord with that because I talked about that on the Coffee and Convo the other day. That is a team that can use that slot presence. You know what I'm saying? They need another wide receiver. So I can definitely see that. And they're young. Anthony Richardson's probably going to miss this season.
He's done.
Yeah. Yes, he's about to have shoulder surgery.
Yep.
It's Minshew season for them right now. So they're probably going to lose a few more games than initially, right? But at the end of the day, they could definitely use another guy that still fits the trajectory of what they're doing. Hunter Renfro's still young. Like he's very young. It's like 27. I think 27 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
So, salute to Philip, man. Great convo, fellas. Awesome analysis. Salute to our dog, Philip, man.
Appreciate it. Yo, you know what's funny, bro? We almost had the sound and the fury. We almost had the skies open up this week, guys. Do you guys know we almost had one of the great quarterback matchups of all time happening? Guys, we almost had Brian Hoyer. Now, listen, when you talk about great quarterback matchups, you talk about, Joe Namath versus John Unitas. You talk about Terry Bradshaw versus Roger Staubach. You talk about Joe Montana versus John.
Are you going here? Are you going here, Wasted? Are you going here?
Oh yes.
That's exactly
yes,
where
sir.
he's going.
No, we are
This
talking
bitch.
about Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. And then we almost had it. And guys, we've been cheated by the league. We were about to have Brian Hoyer versus Nathan High Stakes Peterman, the two greatest quarterbacks of all time. And we will be robbed this week of it.
The white Merton Hanks of the quarterback position.
Merton Hanks.
Nathan High Stakes Peterman. Salute to Mitch. He said, "What up, guys?" And Wasted.
Hey, go fuck yourself, Mitch. Mitch, hey, yo, Mitch, man, do me a favor. You got the tattoo on your knee, so go get the tramp stamp removed, Mitch. It makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, I want to do this real quick, you guys. Let's have some fun. We talked about the Raiders, in which we definitely that's what we do here, right? But I want to bring this up real quick because this, for those who are asking real quick about the thumbnail and what the hell is going on. I want to get you guys' opinion on this. All right. I'm going to share this screen and salute. This shit went viral like crazy on the internet. I posted this shit. It got 408,000 views. Did you guys get a chance to see this story?
I saw the through the Twitter sphere earlier. They were talking about this person and her and her husband are season ticket holders. They have a cabana every season. Realistically, y'all trying to cover something up, so I'm just gonna call it like it is. Bullshit. I'm not buying it.
Bro, first of all, what I was told was she moved to LA in 2017. She's from Minnesota. That's what I seen. Apparently, one of her friends, which could be Cap 2, jumped on Twitter and said she's originally from Minnesota. She was a Minnesota Vikings fan. She moved out there to LA in 2017. Now they're season ticket holders. Plant. And Graham, I hate you. Because I've seen a few people say that's not her, y'all racist. That's her. Ain't nobody saying all Asians look the same.
That's why I'm laughing.
No, I had to
I'm
block.
laughing, bro.
No, I blocked 10 people on Twitter today for them saying that I said every Asian looks the same. I did not say that. That's the same motherfucker right there, bro. That is Beavis and Butthead in the Minnesota Vikings and a San Diego Chargers jersey.
Nah, hold up, bro. Let me see this shit, bro. Wait, I got to take a closer look at this shit.
Bro, I will send it to your phone right now, bro.
Please, bro. That's not the same woman, bro.
That's the same woman, bro. That is Beavis and Fuckhead. Look, bro, I'm gonna send it.
Hey,
to you,
man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This might be as hot of a take as one of my emails, man. It's a little racist, man. I'll be honest with you guys. Listen, hey, everybody knows I know racism, man. Let me tell you something.
Yo,
man.
that's true. Now, Groot definitely knows race. If you say it's racist, then I gotta.
Hey, man, that's not the same woman, man. They both have a 5 head, though. I'll tell you that, man. You see the fucking chrome dome on that broad?
Yeah, DeMarcus
man,
said the
let me
same
tell
thing.
you
That
something,
shit got a
man.
5 head.
Hey, man, her forehead is so big she could see into tomorrow, man.
Raul said, "Cap, female Charger fans don't exist."
Bro, Chargers fans don't exist, period. And bro, if you guys watched the way she was responding to that game, it was insane, bro. Like nobody is that invested in the Chargers. I'm sorry, bro. Nobody. Bro, Sean Merriman, he's a former Charger great. He's not that invested. Like, there's no way. She was a paid actress that went out there. Bro, they just had AI
Robots.
fans in attendance 2 weeks ago. Are we forgetting this shit? And I have to say this real quick too, you guys. I put this on Twitter, and y'all look. If you have to highlight one fan losing their shit, and you put her on Pat McAfee, and we make her viral, that lets you know the Chargers don't have any fans because our fans do this week in and week out.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think they got her there to headbutt fans who aren't cheering.
God.
That could be true. I'm just
Debo
saying,
Lattis
bro.
Got more head than she got body.
How do you highlight one fan that is losing their shit when Raider fans do this every week? Like, what? Like y'all made this shit weird. Like, it's wild.
She
man.
don't
But,
have dreams. She has movies.
yo, Graham says she looked like Bobby's homegirl from King of the Hill.
Hey, man, she has visions in IMAX. I mean,
Factory,
God damn
bro.
it, man. Look at the hairline on this broad, man. It's like
Hey,
She was in the army. She be saluting like this. Yes, sir.
salute. Hey, salute to the charge. Hey, she's got to be getting paid, right? I mean, she picked the two wrong. Like,
Wrong
there's no
teams.
jewelry. The Vikings and Chargers.
Darth Vader without the face mask.
You will never find blum 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 a
You're
forehead
definitely
like
getting
mine.
You're definitely getting paid, bro. Like that's a plant for sure because you went from being a Minnesota Viking to a LA Charger fan. Like, you're definitely getting cashed out for that. Salute to Yo Raider. Sup, fellas? I don't think Renfro goes anywhere with that contract. I agree with you as well, brother. Wasted. When are we going to be able to order Get Off My Lawn Army shirts? Raiders.
Coming right now, baby. The Get Off My Lawn Army is growing stronger and stronger by the day.
Shout out
All of us old angry guys are uniting in Raider Nation. We are tired of the bull.
Shout out
Hey.
to
Tired of the bullshit.
Shout out to Rob Cisneros. He said the head of Chargers fan club. I'm done.
Word to my brother Pookie Alzado.
Shout out to my guy Pookie.
He said, tired of the bullshit.
Tired of the bullshit.
Salute to Q, man. There has to be fans for her to headbutt first. Yo, but that's real, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, that gotta be, there has to be a bag attached to that. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah, bro. Look, man, believe half of what you see and nothing that you hear in today's world. All of this shit is fake, bro. It's all fake, and the only thing that's real is what's going on in Raider Nation. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like,
That shit.
we've been watching a roller coaster of bad football for the last 30 years, and we're still here. There is no fan base that is that way. There is no fan base that's that way. Maybe the Cleveland Browns, right? Their team left and they're still there, so you got to give them their credit, right?
Well, our team left twice too.
Yeah, our team is going to 3 different cities, right? We are some special people, bro. But I'm going to tell you something. The Chargers, they have no history.
They have no real fan base. I don't know one Charger fan in real life. You know what I mean? The only Charger fan I know in real life is Hammer's boy Jake.
Yep. Shout out to
And,
Jake.
and Jake actually looks like an extra from Full House. So when I sit up here, yeah, he looks like somebody that'd be beefing with Stephanie Tanner. So like, they don't really have a real fan base. It's bad when you gotta have a former player argue with people on Twitter. Like, they really don't have a fan base, bro. Shit is crazy,
All right,
bro.
cut it out, wasted. All right, you tripping right now, man. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Another Full House pun.
Hold on. Have mercy, Graphk.
No, in a minute, we're about to head out of here. You know what I mean? So, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, man. Break those thumbs, you guys. Salute to everybody here in the building. We got a few more minutes. You guys up for about 10, 15 more, maybe?
That's what she said. Oh, bang Zoom.
Hey, let's do this. We spoke about, Aidan O'Connell, starting this week. We know Justin Fields is not going to be there with that dislocated thumb. We're playing against a Division II undrafted quarterback. So, he may end up being a superstar after this week. We know how this shit goes. But we talked about, we'll get into the preview a little later. It's still early on in the season. I mean, in the week. We're not going to do the preview yet. Talked about Hunter Renfro potentially moving on, Jordan Schultz with the trade deadline and all that other stuff. You want to open up the lines and take maybe 2 or 3 calls, Hammer, before we get out of here?
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's do that, man. Salute to everybody in the building. If you guys want to call in, get your voices heard. Look, John already on it. Open up the vault line. Let's get a few people call in and let's talk, man. Let's talk. He said, does Hammer use Just for Men on his beard?
I do not.
He definitely does.
I do not.
He's like Steve Harvey back.
Hammer walks into the New Jersey barbershops like, give it life, Poppy. Give it life, Poppy.
Shout out to my Dominican Nate, man. Dude does a phenomenal job. Shout out to Modern Styles Barbershop.
Oh my God, the racism is killing me.
Give it life.
He goes, shout out to my Dominican, man. What the hell is going on?
My Dominican
Actually, do you own a Dominican, motherfucker?
We got off first.
What's going on here? Hey, but on the real, man, I'm gonna be 100% real with you, man. Yo, when you talk about, see, I lost my train of thought, Hammer. Your beard. When you talk about Hammer's beard, it is giving Steve Harvey vibes. Show your love for Hammer's beard. Show your love, man.
He gonna take it off. He gonna take that shit off right after the live.
That one didn't work.
We gonna take it and sit it up on the dresser.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Facts. That Harvey, man, he definitely finessed us all those years with that fake hairline.
Yeah, bro. Because you know what's funny? I saw an old clip of Steve Harvey with a hole in his fro. Real shit. He had a hole in the fro, and he had on a real weak ass suit. It was ill fitting and shit. This before he blew up. Real bad jokes.
He said a hole in his fro, bro.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
John says, Hammer, you got to turn the line on. Take Renfro out of the equation. What realistic move can we make before the deadline?
Give me 2 seconds, guys.
There's no real player for player trade, GA, like they're saying. At the end of the day, if you want something, you have to part ways with draft capital.
Yeah. So I think you can get Leonard Williams because the way the Giants try to do for a 3rd round pick.
That's a 3rd round pick, easy.
3rd round pick, and I think it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Well worth it because we've seen how bad we drafted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a guy that's a proven commodity. You can plug him in right now, and he immediately takes this defense to the next level. This is the problem that I don't like about having coaches who are
Raider Nation news today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Supposed guru. I'm sorry, but yo.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of times,
fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to comment on, man, the Raiders, man. They need to just go ahead and go with AO4, brothers. That's what I think. They need to go with AO4. Jimmy G.
It looks like it's about to happen.
I hope so. Man. We need it, man. We need some something to get this offense going, man, because Jimmy G is not the answer. He is not the answer, man. And our defense is playing like lights out right now. They're playing pretty good, so hopefully they can keep it up.
Yeah. And how long can you think about this? How long can you realistically, really lean on that defense? Like we got 2 back-to-back wins against 2 bad teams. realistically, can you look at that defense and say, go beat the Detroit Lions, go beat the Kansas City Chiefs, hey, go beat the Miami Dolphins? It's not gonna happen.
You can't unless you have more talent on the defense.
Yeah,
I think they could beat Detroit. I think they can.
I
I
do
think
too.
they can beat Detroit.
I do too. Miami and KC is a little, well, KC, they got some holes in their armor, but Miami's a different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a track
they're a
meet.
different animal right now. We'll see once we get to them.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, who is this, bro?
Oh, this is Carlos.
Look, bro, you know what's crazy, bro? You remind me, bro, your voice, you sound like an action hero from a 70s blaxploitation film right now, bro. Show enough, brother, man. I'm loving it, man. You like, hey man, shit, Mr. Hand, man.
Hey, man, y'all brothers have a good night, man. Raiders for life.
Take care, man.
Yes, sir. You too, brother. Salute to my dog, man. Appreciate you for calling in, King. What's that, a black exploitation film?
I'm so dumb.
Yeah, he sound like he sound like the main character.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? Why do me and you always talk about black exploitation films? Like I feel like they come in every conversation we have on the phone, bro. Like it's just we always talk about this.
Grew up on that shit, man.
We got
Grew up
another
on
one.
that shit, man.
Yo, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hello.
Yo.
John Corrigan from Idaho.
What up, John? What's good, bro?
Oh, I think I know this guy,
What's
man.
going on, guys? Y'all.
What's up with my brother?
Y'all
What's
have
on
me
your
rolling
mind?
tonight, man. Talking about that Charger forehead girl. I damn near fell off my couch.
Hey, that was Mega Mind in the flesh there, John. That was Mega Mind in the flesh.
Yo, she looked like Cobra Commander without the mask on.
Yeah, bro. That was Crane from Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Krang and shit, yo.
Wasted. I mean, rolling with this grumpy take on JMD, man. I can't agree with him more. And Hammer's just killing it. I was all messing with you when I said Hammer was the best, but honestly, his speed does look pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
we know Hammer's
giving
not
you
the
guys
best. He knows it too.
Nah, I'm definitely not. I ain't shit.
I was just
the
giving
beard
you
is
guys some
common.
crap, man. To be honest, I think we're all giddy because we're 3-3, right? And like we got that little shade of hope.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm hoping that this next game we put a depleted freaking Bears team on the bench and just take that win. And I don't know. It looks like there might be a possibility if we can get the Lions and our defense playing the way they are. If we can get Van Rotten off that line, I think that would be the biggest improvement to this entire offense.
Definitely.
I mean, that play he had where he literally hit the right side of the line and then the left side of the line and put his body smack dab in the middle of Zamir's hole. I damn near ripped my TV off the fireplace. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, that was disgusting. And you know what sucks, John, right now, bro? Being 3-3, right? It's like this is the life of a Raider. It can go any way now. It can go any way. It's like we don't know if we're allowed to be excited right now because of how bad the offense looks and how good the defense looks. And then we're so used to bad defenses that we think that this defense is going to go right back to that. And then that defense is going to be bad with this offense as being bad. It's like we don't know where our excitement should lie right now. It's like we're going to take the wins, definitely. But it's like I'm confused.
It's definitely that. I mean, it's caused wasted PTSD. The man can't get out of his own grumpy place half the time because he's trying to figure out whether we're going to win or lose. I feel bad for wasted sometimes, man.
Yeah, man. Look, man. I've just been pacing back and forth, bro. Just being angry for no reason, man.
Hey, John. Hey, real quick, I want to read this to you. The Great Southern Trend Kill says that girl looks like Roger from American Dad.
Oh, shit.
Yo, they said she looked like Sinestro from Green Lantern, bro.
Yo, hey, John, realistically, man, how are you looking at this game on Sunday with Ayo? I mean, Hondo put it out there on Twitter today that Ayo is going to get the call. We don't know yet. These guys are going to try and keep their cards close to their chest as much as possible before Sunday. But without their star quarterback, Justin Fields, and they got this, this guy that broke every record in Division II football, but he was undrafted, right? And he didn't look good, when he had to come in for Justin Fields this past Sunday. Yeah. How do you really feel about this game? I mean, realistically, we don't you can beat this team not even playing your greatest football. And we haven't played our greatest football yet. Like, but this is not a team that you want to beat like how we beat the Patriots or how we beat the Denver Broncos. This is a game that you want to go out there and clearly win this one, right?
Yeah, I mean, from an AO perspective, I think the man's going to step back there. He's going to deliver a quick ball to whichever read he goes to. I mean, the guy is amazing when you watch him catch reads from left to right side of the field. He looks at 3 and 4th reads to see if there's something deep, long, short. Then he's off to a check down. He's, like I said, he's got to run away from whoever the hell Van Rotten's blocking because that's going to be a problem. I wish if we could get somebody else in there. I really think that would spring Josh Jacobs to play a way better game than he has been. I mean, if you watch it there, I believe I read something that says Josh Jacobs is leading the NFL with the most tackled for loss, meaning behind the line of scrimmage. So that's painful coming from a rushing leader the previous year, right?
Yeah.
I like where the defense is going. I think we got some really good burn on the defensive tackles we have last week, but that doesn't say much when you think about what New England's deal with in terms of an offensive line. They haven't been able to do anything at all the entire year. I'm skeptically optimistic. But you know how we do. Every time we play great teams, except for the Bills, can't talk about them. That's like bad juju. Yeah. We play up or down to the competition we're playing against. So I'm quietly optimistic, but I'm hoping that we can actually put up more than 20 points as an organization. I'm hoping we can do more than 18 points on the offensive side of the ball. And
this is the thing, John.
Going. I think Trey Tucker runs some jets, and we get Tay involved because AO's not going to be scared to throw it deep to him if he's got a step on his DB.
This is the thing, John. The reason why we should clearly win this game is not because it's just the Chicago Bears, right? You look at a guy that's undrafted and has to come in there and play the quarterback spot. What is his best? His best friend is the running back. Then it's the tight end, right? They have no running back right now. All their running backs are hurt. Like a week back, they had their fullback running, like their starting running back. Like all their guys have been out. So I don't know how they're going to run the football against us.
Justin Fields is essentially their running back.
Yeah, exactly. There's, there's only a few players that you can look at that they have. Darnell Wright has looked pretty good for them at right tackle. You know what I'm saying? Out of Tennessee. Max is going to have still a field day. I don't give a shit. He's a rookie. You know what I mean? And that whole O-line has been pretty ass outside of Darnell Wright. I still think Max is going to cook, but these other guys on the defensive line have to find ways to get to the quarterback because their quarterback, this Division II guy has been known to collapse under pressure, like even at the collegiate level. You know what I mean? And I'm looking like I don't see a lot of guys to be afraid of. Jalen Johnson is back. That's a talent. I think Devante is going to cook him, have a big game. And then, like I talked about TJ Edwards earlier, their big catch in free agency that came over from Philadelphia. I don't see enough talent on that team right now for them to make any real noise. Like we just have to find a way to really go out
to be more confident.
You said what?
I said, so you're saying I need to be more confident than quietly optimistic.
No, I'm saying that we all just need to to be honest, I don't want to get confident. I may sound confident, but this is the Raiders here.
Man, what did I say earlier today, bro? We're the same team who lost to fucking Jeff Saturday last year.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to always be mindful of that.
Yeah.
There's no easy wins in Raiderland. You got to take every game like it's the most important game in your life.
Facts.
Like your life depends on it. And that's a stone cold lead pipe fact if I've ever seen one.
Salute, man. Real quick.
Wasted just ended my call. Y'all have a great night, man.
Take care, John.
Salute to our brother John, man. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to LT. Bold take. Let's kick Detroit and Chicago's ass. Now, that would be insane to go on the road and win back-to-back games, especially against that Detroit team. That would be all the confidence in the world, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, our resident meathead. It's about that time. L.A. Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Salute.
What's up, fellas?
Brother John in the building.
This is definitely a monumentous occasion because I can actually talk shit to the real live version of OG from Don't Be a Menace. You know I'm talking about, you wasted, you old bastard.
Robert, Yo, you big.
He said you can't leave the porch wasted. He said you can't leave the porch wasted.
Yo, man, I'm just gonna be real with you. Robinson Cisneros, you know what he looks like, bro? He looks like the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in this picture, man. This guy is fucking swole for no damn reason, bro. What's up with you, bro? I've been waiting to talk trash to you. I've been waiting,
you know,
man.
just another day. Came back from the gym. You know, got to talk that shit. Make sure you took your blood pressure medication. Make sure you're okay over there.
Yeah, man. What were you doing in the gym, man? I mean, you're looking a little thick frame yourself there, buddy.
Oh, I've always been thick frame, brother. But, you know, I got arms like
I know.
Arnold over here. You know
man,
what I'm
like a thick-ass bag of groceries
All
in
right,
your
so,
hand.
y'all gonna stop flirting with each other? What we talking about?
Yo, man,
Okay.
step aside real quick, man. It's a roast session going on here, man.
No, I'm with you. Salute to Rob. What's on your mind, King?
What's up, fellas? Hey. So what's on my mind is I really want to see Aidan O'Connell start this week because, like you guys were saying, this could be the week. Get that running game going, and then I think that they feed Adams this week because if we can get that play action going, Adams gonna get everything he wants. We're gonna have the capability to get that deep ball. On top of that, Mayer's been looking great the last game, so let's keep feeding him. And then the one thing I want to see is I want to see Trey Tucker just light up the defense this week. Finally use that speed. Be able to see the number 11 going down the field scoring touchdowns on bombs like we should have seen before the accident with Ruggs.
Hey, do you think we see more Mayer? Do you think we see more Mayer this week? Because we finally got a glimpse. Because me and Wasted are old Notre Dame fans, right? And we know what Michael Mayer brings to the table. That yak, that yards after the catch, that Gronk-esque. That's why they call him Baby Gronk, because of the yak. And he was fighting for extra yards. Do you think that we see more of Michael Mayer moving forward, Rob?
I do, actually, because like you said before I called, tight end, first is the running back is the quarterback's best friend, then it's the tight end. We got our running back, get him ready with Aidan, but I want to see Michael Mayer catch that ball a little bit more in the red zone, run a motherfucker over going into the end zone. That's what I'm waiting for.
There you go. I like that. Give me real quick, Rob, before you get out of here. I want a real, and I know it's early, I know it's only Tuesday, but Hammer's gonna be out of town all week. So I need a realistic score from you this Sunday. And I want everybody in the chat to put it out there also. We don't know the injury report yet. It's still early. We don't know who's playing, who's not playing. We know Justin Fields isn't. We know Jimmy G is not. So right now, let's just say AO versus their backup right now, what is the score?
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at what we did against the Chargers with AO, and they have a way better defense. We're pretty healthy. Everybody's getting on the same page. AO's going to have more time. I'm saying 28-10.
I like that. I'm going 31-13, and I told you guys I wasn't putting scores out there anymore. But 31-13, damn it, I like that, Rob. I like that.
Yeah, I was leaning toward 30. I was leaning toward 30 burger, but I was being modest. But we'll see.
I like that. Salute to Rob. We appreciate you for always calling in, our brother. Real talk. We love you to death, man. We're gonna take one more call before we get out of here, man.
Hey, Rob, you like a swole Danny DeVito.
Hey, old man.
All right, peace.
Hey, you need to calm down. You hurt yourself.
Yo, Robert looked like Teddy Bruschi.
That's Teddy Deuce and shit.
Yo, I like all those scores in the chat, man. I like it. Let me see. Hey, he said, Graham said 31 Doc's about to be mad on Sunday.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we got top beats in the building.
Oh, we got a real gangster. We got a real gangster in the building.
What's up, kid?
What's going on, brother?
You putting it down. You guys will be cracking me up today.
What's up with my brother, man?
I want to get back onto the what's going on, Josh? You my boy. You know what's going on, kid. So, hey, check it out, man. I want to talk about the Devante Adams thing, right? Because, Devante Adams always plays it politically correct anytime he gets in front of the camera. And yet this time he chooses not to get in front of the camera at all. And we've all been talking about the possibility of the main star players starting to lose the confidence in McDaniel's ability to manage the team.
And I believe, man, that this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? That's been going on underlying from I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 games ago, right? Every time it's been the last 3 games that Devante, man, has been put in situations where he could have got injured and taken out of the season, right? The second thing is the AOC component, and my belief system will waste it, and I think you alluded to it a little bit, Docs, that McDaniel's ego, man, is so and he's so stringent in terms of the way he believes a football team should be managed, and in my opinion is outdated in today's game, right? That he's unflexible to any other suggestion in the way he's been doing things since he was the OC in New England, which spells doom for this team. And it wouldn't surprise me, man, that this little anger thing, because remember, they come from New England, and those guys are cutthroat. They didn't make any difference how big of a star you were. If you hinted at any type of dissension within the organization, they got rid of your, I don't want to use a cuss word, but they got rid of your butt. You know what I mean?
Talk this shit. But Top, you know what's crazy? This the thing that I didn't like about picking up Josh McDaniels was some of the people he brought in with him. Like even with Scott Turner, right. And then our offensive lineman, like our offensive coordinator, so-called offensive coordinator, right? Like you don't bring any other great minds into the building with you. You have to be the greatest mind in the building. Like if you really cared about this organization and you wanted to win, that's an ego thing to me, because in your head, you say, I'm gonna go out and get some great minds that know the game and can get us to the highest of peaks. And you look at Scott Turner, a guy that worked with the quarterbacks with the Commanders. He doesn't really have a great track record. You know what I'm saying? Our offensive coordinator, this dude he holds
Lombardi,
clipboards.
A rookie offensive coordinator. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the thing is, he has to be the guy. And I agree with you, man. Like the ego thing is, I think now though, bro, like where Wasted kind of alluded to earlier with Mark, I think kind of behind the scenes stepping in, and Hondo said it without saying it. And I'm gonna say alleged because Hondo did not say that, but he said something happened behind the scenes that made a change at the quarterback position with Jimmy G out.
Look, you know what happened? Lucky went down there, he threw his fur coat off. He said, "Hey, bitch. Let me tell your motherfucking ass up. Hey, Hammer, bleep me so we don't get this thing taken.
No.
Thank you. Boy, I'm going. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, "You gonna make me Hey,
well, there you go.
Clip that.
Hey, no, definitely clip that. But Top, this the thing, brother, and I agree with everything you just said. I think the problem with Devante is he can put up with winning. And I had to sit on this and really think about it. Because the other day, I did beat up Devante a little bit. I said, from your leaders, you don't want that. You don't want, you don't want your leader to walk out and not celebrate a win. But right. I have to say this. I think that he's just looking at this and saying, this isn't the look of a winning team. And
he's already said that.
Bro, yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with what happened in the result of the game and them getting the desired result. I think he walked out because not only are you getting me fucked up, but you're not throwing me the ball. You put me in a position where I'm getting crushed, and then you're not throwing me the ball, and you're telling me to be happy with this putrid fucking, display of offense. You guys don't know what you're doing. The quarterback sucks, and you put my career at risk. And I think the reason why he walked out wasn't because he was mad because he didn't get his touches. He walked out to protect himself from Pearl Harboring this whole regime. I don't think he had the bandwidth to be political.
I believe
and
that.
I have no problem with him being a human being and saying, you know what? Look, my mother used to say this shit to me when I was a kid because I'm very outspoken. She goes, sometimes the best thing to say is nothing at all. And that's what I think he did. Right. He said, you know what? I'm taking my ass home, man. F y'all.
Yeah. Facts. And I don't know, man.
One last thing. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. It's on you, King. This your show, man. We just here.
Okay, I apologize. My last comment, man, before I cut out, is that, but for a Devante to get to that level, right, where he gets so frustrated I think it cuts deeper than his touches. I think the overall organization, he's just fed up, and he realizes it's not going to work for him. I don't know if it's going to work for the Raiders, but I think he got to a point, man, where he believes that both Ziegler and McDaniels are incapable of returning this team, man, to back to a winning organization. I love all y'all, man. Keep up
That's
doing
very
what you're
plausible,
doing.
brother.
Appreciate you,
Yeah,
brother.
my
Very
brother,
plausible.
appreciate you. Top as always, King. Hey man, appreciate that. That's the best way to end this show. And real quick, I want to read this real fast. Salute the Lord, Buddy Bear. They do not want any smoke, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of Chugs and Mitch running their mouth about basketball. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Y'all don't know the lifestyle that me and Wasted come from, man. You do not want to see us in any type of park with any type of basketball.
Listen,
I'm trying to tell y'all now, I will never lose a basketball game to two people that look like them. It's just not gonna happen, bro.
Listen, I am not losing to a South Park character and a fucking backup boy band member.
No,
It ain't happening. Mitch,
no.
you think you're going to be running around and shooting the ball, and I'm going to come through like Charles Oakley,
Bro.
elbow the living shit out of you. And then what I'm going to do with Chug's little short, stumpy ass is I'm going to call for the ball in the post. Graph's going to throw it to me. I'm going to little up fake. Boom.
Bro.
Whew.
We're not losing to Lance from NSYNC and Shallow Hal. It's just not gonna happen.
It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro.
Nah,
It is not happening. Yo, listen, we are not losing to Skip Wankman and fucking Walter Matthau's long lost son. It ain't happening, bro.
No, bro. It's just
I got everybody in your chat, bro. Just
Chugs,
trying to
F you.
roast all this.
What, your beard?
I'll take the one compliment for the Roman Reigns one because you already see the belts on the wall. Like, just do me these two simple things.
I mean, acknowledge me.
Hey,
it's luxurious. I wish I had a beard like that.
And real quick, shout out to our brothers, Mitchell Renz and Chugs. We love those guys to death. That is our family.
Oh, no.
It just will not beat us in basketball at all.
F Mitchell Renz and you and Chugs, you gelatinous bastard, you. If you dream that you can ever beat me in basketball, you better wake up and apologize.
There you have it. Because I'm not losing to the guy from Mike and Molly and the guy from 98 Degrees. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Period. Point blank, the end. With that being said, shout out to the chat. We're an hour and a half in. Hammer has to get ready for a flight tomorrow. Wasted has work tomorrow.
I got to be up in 4 hours, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You going to Jake's wedding?
Yeah, man.
Yo, Jake,
hold
shout out to you. Congratulations, Jake.
Yes.
You know, Jake,
before we
man,
go,
I know you're going to be out.
Make sure she's there.
That's right.
Make
sure she's there to cheer Jake on.
It's
Jake,
not a real Carter wedding.
He's going to be full Ryan Gosling down. Shout out to you. Shout out to your lovely wife, Jake.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And next time I see you in Vegas, I'm going to chop you across the chest like the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Yeah, facts. But real talk, you cannot call yourself a Charger fan, Jake, if you do not have Megamind in attendance. She needs to be in the building, period. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute also to our brother John. Y'all made my Tuesday. Love y'all. Firing shots across the ball. What happened? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, you got to wear that shit.
You got to wear. Yo, see, that's not, I don't call that friendship right there. There's no way I'm wearing that.
But that's Charger fan shit. Bro, like, hey, you got to dress up like, look, they just got cooked by the Cowboys and you got to dress.
Hammer, why you got you looking like a village person?
I'm about to just pull a prime time.
Hammer,
yo, hit my
ask
theme
Jake
song.
how he could be a Charger fan, lose to the Cowboys Monday night, and have all of his grooms being dressed up like Cowboys.
Hammer, you look like an 80s rapper with that cowboy hat on, bro. You like using Grandmaster Flash of the Furious Vibe, man. You need a clock to go get you. That's it. What the fuck is going on, yo?
Yo. You motherfuckers is crazy. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. We appreciate y'all as always for rocking. I will be doing a coffee and convo tomorrow, getting my preview together this week. I know Waste is going to be live doing this thing. Hammer will be back next week, right? You'll be back next week?
Next Monday, we'll be back for Reaction Monday.
There you have it. So I'll be doing the watch party this week. I will be having it live streaming from Hammer's channel. That's our thing. So I'm gonna make sure that his channel still gets some love. So we will be going live also from Hammer's channel, and I'll be covering the game, man. So other than that, love y'all, man. As always, salute to my brothers, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on all their channels.
39, y'all. 39.
That content.
Can't it.